Hello, greetings to you. This is Touch Billions here, and today I'll be talking and explaining to you how you can participate in the daily bread system in Touch Billions. Now, more importantly, this is very unique, and this video will be able to give you the necessary foundation you need to be able to get on this journey. Now, one thing you need to understand about the daily bread system is that it is not a get rich quick scheme, but it is actually a system that can actually help you make money on a daily basis, at least an extra box that you can actually use to solve one or two, also depending on the capital you're using. You understand? So you can't actually compare yourself to somebody who's using $1,000 and somebody who's using $100. So the both people can compare, right? In terms of results, you can be on the same trade, you can be on the same profit, but the result is different. So let me give you an example. Somebody who actually using $100 to trade, if that person is on a 10% profit, can actually be on $10. That is if the person is using the whole of the $100, right? The person can actually be on what? $10. Then someone who is actually using $1,000, being on 10% can actually be on $100. I'll be explaining that in details and how the whole profit thing works. But most importantly, I want you to understand that you should treat this as a business. What do I mean? You cannot always get profit all the time, meaning that every single trade must not or will not and can never end in profit. So there are some that can actually end in losses. So most times the next trade will actually what? End in what? Profit. Let's say, for example, we win. There could be a point in time whereby there could be one or two losses. You understand? And of course, there could be a point in time whereby there could be one or two what? Losses. And of course, the next trade should be able to recover the what? Losses. So most times, if you don't follow the necessary risk management, you might actually feel somehow you might actually what's it called feel like you should not trade. No, treat it as a business. Treat it that if you make profits, it's like you having a successful business execution. And if you make losses, it's like every normal business whereby you can also experience what? Losses. So you treat that also as a what? A lesson. That's just the major idea. And also, of course, it's also very much important as an individual. There's nothing wrong in also gaining knowledge to also know how to trade. Now, moving forward, so I had to use this account for trading. So you see here we have $18. Yours can be any amount at all. It could be $1,000, it could be $50, it could be $20, it could be so. But just know that the higher the capital you're using to trade, the better the results, and that's the most important fact. So I'll be taking you step by step on how you can be able to do this. Now, let's say, for example, you actually just funded your Bitget account. So if you funded your Bitget account, you'll see this here. So what you want to do next is to click on what? Assets below here. So you see home, you see market, you see trade, you see you see assets. So click on assets. Now, once you click on assets, depending on how fast your network is, the next thing you're going to see options here. You're going to see deposits, you're going to see withdraw, you're going to see transfer, and you're actually going to see what? Convert. So the next thing you want to focus on is to click on what? Transfer. So once you click on transfer, you're going to see fund there, you're going to see standard features. Now, the money, if you deposit for the first time, the money will be in your fund account. So you want to transfer it to here. You click to, and you click on what? Perpetual features. So once you click on perpetual features, if you want to transfer every single thing, just click on all and click transfer. And once it is transferred, you go back. Now look below here where you see trade, right? Now tap on that trade there. Once you tap on that trade there, you're going to see futures, you're going to see spots. It's already on spots. Tap on what? Futures. Once you tap on futures, you are here. This is the page, the interface actually, where you will be able to trade futures. Okay, so moving forward to more practical steps, this is what you're going to do. Now, this is an example of what the signal looks like. So I'll be showing you how to impute this parameters so you don't make any mistake. So when you see a signal like this in the Daily Bread Telegram group, the first thing is futures trade signal at the top there. The next thing is being X exchange, of course, that's what we're using. Then the next thing is the pair, TR/USDT. So you go there and you see here where you have this interface. You see here where you have this interface. If you click here, this center place below here where we have home, markets, earn, and assets. You see trade. If it's on spot, you change this to what? Futures. Now, once you do that, you now look at this top place here, this interface here. It shouldn't be in this second one at the top. Let it be at the first one. The second one is you trading with USD, while the first one is you trading with USDT. Now, the next thing is you see BTC/USDT. Now, what is the token are you trading? Look at it. The token, the pair, that you will be trading will always be there. So that's the first thing you should identify. TIA/USDT. So you come here where you see BTC/USDT, there's an invisible slash. So tap on that. Where you have search, click on search and search for the coin TIA/USDT. Tap on that. You see it has changed at that top. The next thing is what? Cross. Now, if you're trading this pair for the first time, where you have this cross here, it will be on what? Isolated. So you want to change that isolated to what? Cross. That's what we're using. So once you change that to cross, you'll see the next thing is leverage, right? Now, this leverage could be at any point like this, right? It could be any point like this. But what we are using is 10x leverage. Please use 10x, especially if you're new. Especially if you're new to this, use 10x. Like I told you, we're going to be making profits. We're also going to incur losses. Nothing is 100%. So you want to get used to that. So start by using what? 10x what? Leverage. So once you impute that, you can put both the top and the down 10x leverage. So if you do here, the up one means if you're buying, which is long. This down one here means if you're what's entering a sell order. So just do the both of them. Now, once you do that, what's the next thing you want to focus on? You see here, limit order. Now, you come back here, you see limits here, where I clicked on here. You can, if you put it on market, there are some orders that will come market, means enter the market instantly. While limit means we are going to wait for the market to come to us. Now, once you impute that, the next thing you want to focus on, you see long. It means that this trade is actually going to be, we are buying. That's the essence of that, right? So you see here, open long, open short. So you can click on what? That after imputing your parameters. Don't click on it what? Yet. Now, what is the parameters you are imputing? See the entry zone, 5.2738. 5.2738. Where do you put that? See where we have BBO below limit. Tap on that, clean it and impute it 5.2738. That's the parameter. Then now, the next thing is use 5% of deposits. So you click on that there and move this to 5%. Please use the 5%. You click on that there and use that 5%. Now, once you impute that, the next thing you want to impute is your take profit and your stop loss. Now, it is there. Look at your take profit, 7.5528. So when you click there, you put there 7.5528 and your, okay, did not do that right. 7.5528. Then your stop loss is what? You can see your stop loss 4.8807. So your stop loss is 4.8807 what? 7. So once you impute that, you have imputed those parameters. The next thing you want to do is to click on what? Open long. So click on open long. You see this page showing you your giving you a review of every single thing you've done. If you're okay with that, you click on what? Okay. Now, once you click on okay, you come down here, you see open order. The trade has automatically, what's it called? It's automatically what? Opened. The trade is automatically what? Opened. So you now, the market, the trade will be here waiting till when this market that is on 5.6760 will drop down and come to 5.27 38, and automatically, whether you're there or not, the trade will automatically be live. And all you have to do is to come to where we have position, and you will see that. Now we've done this. Let me show you if you're going to impute a sell trade. This is a buy trade. If you're imputing a sell trade, this is it. Future signal being X exchange, BTC, USDT. So what do you go to do? You go there again where you have TIA, search on that, click, type for BTC USDT, and what? Click yes. Now once you do that, the next thing is what? Cross, right? You can see that cross. So search that. If it's not there, you click on cross, but this is there already, so I'll leave that. The next thing is what? Your leverage. 10x leverage. Put it on 10x leverage. Now measure 10x what? Leverage, and you click OK. Now once you do that, limit. What is your limit? Is what is already there, right? If it's not there, put it there yourself. Then limit. What is the entry order? Remember, this is a short trade, right? You can see that short. The entry zone is 65340.9. 65340 points. So here it is, 65340.9. Am I correct? 340. Yes. What is the take profit? Don't forget that you are to drag this to your 5% of your capital. Then what is your take profit? Your take profit is 62449. 62449. Your stop loss is 65616. 6561. No. 66449, yeah. 65616.7. Am I correct? Yes. So once you impute these parameters here, you understand, all you have to do, don't forget that this particular trade is a short trade. So what? Come here, click on what? Short, and you click OK. Once you click OK, limit order submitted, and what? You will be here. Now I want to show you something. Now I want to show you how when you're trading, you see a message that will be dropped in the group, take partials. How do you take partials? So I'm going to be entering a live trade now to be able to show you that. I'm going to be entering a live trade. So I'll click on buy here. For example, limit order. I'll change this to buy, to market, sorry. Then I would change this to, I'll do this to 5% of my capital, and I'll click what? Open long. Now, once I notice before now that this is just an example. The essence of me choosing buy or long is just nothing. It's just an example that I'm doing. Now, if you see open orders, we created 2 orders. That's why it's showing in order. If you see position, we entered the market. We entered the trade at market. That's why it is currently showing at what? Position. Can you see that? That's why it is currently showing at what? Position. So I just want to give you an example. Now, in a scenario where you are, now if you see this, you can see that we're currently at loss. How do you get this? Look at the top right here. This thing that is like a circle above this percentage. If you click on that there, you can be able to see this, right? You can be able to see this if you can choose which of them you want to use. But then now, if you're on a trade and you are on profits, and you want to take a percentage of whatever profit you're on, if you see here below here, we have TP/L, we have reverse, and we have long. You can just click on this close here, close. When you click on close, you can available amount. You tap if you want to close by 50%, or you want to close by 75%, or you want to close by 100%, or you want to close by 25%, depending on you. So if you click on 50%, you can click OK. Now, if I click OK, if I'm currently making a profit of, let's say I'm making a profit of $100, if I close by 50%, automatically what will happen is that the trade will close in profit for me, meaning that I would secure 50%. You know, if you're trading until you secure the profit, that's when you say you've made profit. So you can secure 50%, right? And have the remaining trade going on for you. So if I click OK here now, I've secured a particular percentage, right? Now that is that. Then now you can be in a trade, unless you enter the trade, for example, I'm just giving you an example. Maybe you enter the trade at 10 and now you are buying and the market has moved from 10 to 30. Then now you can see a message in the group say move stop loss to BE. It means that if, for example, you entered at 10 now, for example, you bought a coin at 10 and now your target is if it gets to 50, you will make profit. Then you are now saying, okay, before it gets to 50, I'm willing to lose a particular amount. So let's say I enter at 10 and if the market goes down and goes against me and drop down to maybe 7, right? Kick me out of the market. Let me not lose all my money. So in a scenario whereby the market got to 10, you enter the market and dropped a little to maybe 8, but did not get to 7, and started going up and is currently at 30, right? You can move that your stop loss from that 7 to 10. Meaning that if, for example, maybe you're sleeping, you're busy, the market did not get to 50 and started coming down and get to 10, it will take you out of the market and you would not have any loss, other than when it will not go down and hit your 7 and lose and give you loss. So how do you do that? You see this take profit stop loss here. Tap on it. Once you tap on it, you see stop loss here. Tap on it, then bring this down. You see up here average open price. If, for example, you see here, if maybe our stop loss, we enter this market at 64,155.8. Maybe our stop loss can be 61,000. So it means that we're going to be losing 49%. And in dollar figure, this is the amount, $0.3, due to the amount we use is very small that we entered. So it can translate to anything. But now, if, for example, this is our stop loss now, that's what we set in this trade. You can see that it is there. And let's say our take profit is 65, right? 65,000. It means that, or 66,000. It means that we will get 28. This is just an example, please. You get 28%, and this is the dollar amount. So once you set these parameters, your trade is what's currently going on. You can see this trade is still currently going on. But now you can now say if maybe it is in your favor. For it to be showing green, it means that you are in profit. Now you can come and say, okay, let me move this my stop loss to BE, meaning that move it to the point at which I entered. So if the stop loss is currently at 61, I can say, okay, I want to move it to what? Look at here, average open price, in case you can't remember, is 64,155.8. So you just come here, 64,155.8. So once you do that, you can see that the percentage is 0.00. meaning that you're not losing anything, you're not making anything, right? So most times when you're in profit, it's better to move your stop loss to the entry. You understand? So in case the market goes against you, it won't take you all the way down and still give you what? Loss. You understand? You get me? So you can see the trade here still moving up here. So you can just do that. If you move that and you put that at what? 155.8, and you click what? Okay. If you click OK, you see that the parameters will change here where you have this green and red, 64,155.8. The parameters will change. So you know how to take partials, you know how to move stop loss to BE. So this is just how simple it is, and you can be able to do that. So thank you very much. Do well to participate in every single signal dropped. Do well to not be greedy, maintain your 10x leverage, use 5% of your capital, and let us grow. Welcome to the Daily Bread System.